Hello everyone, welcome to my first video. This is going to be what I'm going to consider my official starting point. I've been researching since summertime, like July, August of 2019. So not very long, researching the high carb, low fat starch solution. And I've been vegan for about 2 years in February. And from what I've experienced on my vegan journey, it's very easy for me to do. But I guess you consider myself as like a junk food vegan person. So I didn't really lose any weight like I thought I would. A lot of misconceived notions, I think, are around the whole vegan lifestyle, that everything's made out of plants, so you just will instantly drop the weight and lose the pounds. And I've been big basically my whole life, so I've never really had like a skinny version of myself to look back on to be the motivation behind it all. For me, it's really just a healthy lifestyle and being the best version of yourself, being conscious of the environment, of animal cruelty, and your health and longevity of your life as well. So I've researched this high carb, low fat starch solution lifestyle diet, and I kind of started it in August of last year, 2019, but I'm considering this my starting point because I'm incorporating more exercise, and I typically do like high rep, low weight, weightlifting training, and I'm now doing that, going to be doing that twice a week and upping my cardio game. Typically cardio, I haven't really been adamant about it, so I'm going to be doing it more often. So I'm going to be running, jogging, walking, combination of all of that. I'm going to try to do between 3 to 5 times a week, in addition to doing the weightlifting twice a week, and then eating more plant-based, whole foods, no oil, keeping it high carb and low fat more strictly. And I want to document my process with that and my weight loss journey. Today I actually weighed myself, and I haven't weighed myself in years. That number was a little higher than I thought it would be, and not too thrilled about it, but it is added motivation. But knowing that number really helps and adds the motivation to it. So I'm going to be focusing on definitely just having a more wholesome, sustainable, plant-based lifestyle. Even the jacket I'm wearing is made out of vegan leather and faux fur as well. And all the makeup I'm wearing is also vegan as well and cruelty free. So if you want to know any details about that, you can comment below, and I will be showing you a little bit of what I eat in a day coming up. So if you made it this far, I will be showing right after this little blurb I'm doing what I eat in a day and how I prepare the food. And honestly, the biggest challenge for me so far, transitioning from vegan to just being no oil, high carb, and low fat, is kind of just relearning different cooking techniques, like how to cook without any oil, what to invest in. Like I invested in an Instant Pot, and I received an air fryer from my in-laws, which I am obsessed about. Love it. So if you want to follow me, I'm going to be posting videos probably. I'm going to try once a week to show you what I eat and progress and things like that. And you can follow my journey and along with me enjoy what I eat in a day. If you have any questions, please comment below as well and let me know. Have a great day, everybody. So I started my day off with toasting 2 slices of Dave's Killer Bread. You can use Ezekiel bread or sourdough bread. And then I thinly layered in some creamy peanut butter. Once it's thinly layered, I just slice up a banana, and I slice it diagonally just to add some flair to it. And then once I cover all the bread with the banana slices, I needed to cut up another one, so I ended up cutting up another banana and then just used the rest of it for my husband's breakfast. Once it's all covered, then you're just going to go in and drizzle some agave nectar. This just adds a bit of sweetness to it, and it's nice to have the cinnamon stick to it. And just add your cinnamon, sprinkle as much as you want. This almost tastes like a cinnamon roll if you added banana to it. So good and so filling. And then just cut it up and enjoy. I ended up eating both slices, and then shortly after I went and did my workout. So for lunch, I'm making roasted potatoes. So I'm just dicing up some cleaned red potatoes. One definitely fell on the floor. I'll pick that up later. Just dice up all your potatoes and add them to a bag or a bowl. And I like using the bag just because it's so easy to add all the potatoes to it and then your spices. And it evenly coats everything. And no oil is needed for your potatoes because they're already pretty much wet. So the spices stick to them really, really well. So once they're all diced up and added to the bag, then you can add your spices. And I added my ground cumin. I didn't have much left over, so I just dumped the rest of it in there. I usually would probably add more of it. And then I go in with some chili powder. I don't really measure it, I just kind of eyeball it. I like things really, really flavorful, so I usually use a lot of spices and just a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. And then some black pepper. Then it's time to seal up the bag and shake it. Shake it as much as you can just so everything gets evenly coated. Then I decide to cook my potatoes in the air fryer just because it's so much quicker. So I usually cook my potatoes at 400 for about 15 minutes. And I just picked up the potato that fell on the ground and found some more. But don't worry, my hands are clean because I only just touched the potato, not the actual floor. So now it's time to assemble the salad. So dicing up some grape tomatoes, and my potatoes are already done. I'll be adding in some mixed greens as a base. And then just sprinkling my potatoes on top and adding in my tomatoes. I like to heat up some corn from the freezer just to add some depth to my salad. And I usually make refried beans in my Instant Pot in like bulk and just eat it throughout the week. This is such a delicious way to enjoy it. And then add your grape tomatoes in and top it off with salsa. And this is really quick and easy way to eat a flavorful lunch. So dinner, I decided to do a potato soup with vegetables. So I just dice up some garlic. And what I love about just cooking with vegetables is there's no contamination on the cutting board or the knife from cooking with meat. So it makes just for an easy cleanup. You don't have to clean as much of it. Just rinse off the cutting board and knife and then continue on. And I already skinned 2 sweet potatoes and 2 russet potatoes. And now I'm chopping up a yellow onion. Just dice it all up. And then I'll be adding in diced up carrots, diced up white mushrooms, which you will see in just a second. And then adding in some West soy milk, which is one of the best brands I've found because it's literally just 2 ingredients, almonds and water. And then 2 tablespoons of miso paste. It is so amazing to use just miso paste on almost everything. It adds so much flavor. And then I added more water in there to help cook the vegetables. When I cook this again, I will add coconut milk instead of the soy milk because it adds so much more creaminess to it. And when you're using an Instant Pot like this, once you add in all your toppings, all your ingredients, make sure your lid is sealed and then the valve on top is set to sealing or sealed. And then I cook it for about 22 minutes on manual.